to think if I left you a cryptic message that you might answer the phone. If I told you, where would you make sure I wasn't alone? But nothing means more to you than I do. Everything is better. It's better if your world has no blue. You think I'm none the wiser, but I know better than everyone you bring home. Hey, go on, forget me, I won't dare to keep repeating you everywhere. Don't wanna hurt anymore, just begin to be aware.
The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise! Na 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 na
Drugs, give me drugs. I don't need it, but sell what you got. Take the cash and I'll keep it. 8 legs to the wall. Hit the gas. Kill 'em all. And we crawl, and we crawl, and we crawl. You be my detonator. Give me love, give me love. I don't need it, but I'll take what I want from your heart, and I'll keep it in a bag. In a box. Put an X on the floor. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Shut up and sing it with me. Na 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 na. From once a killer, na 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 na. To every enemy, na 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 na. Standing in the formation. Na 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 na. Give us more detonation. More, give me more, give me more. Let me tell you about the sad man. Shut up and let me see your jazz hands. Remember when you were a madman? Thought you was Batman and hit the party with a gas can. Kiss me, you animal. Na 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 na. You in the na 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 na. Walk up the can. Na 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 na. I think we're na na na. Burning your information. Na 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 na. Because it's na 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 na. You better not give us more detonation. Right here, right now, all the way to Battery City. Little children who raise their open, filthy palms like tiny daggers up to heaven. And all the juvie hoes and the riddling rats ask angels made from neon and eating garbage scream out, what will save us? The sky opened up, everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change.
Hey, welcome! Oh wait, that's not the right language.
I wrecked my back. Anyhow, willkommen!
Bienvenue.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Jack is just trying to murder himself. You know.
Just forceful. Whoops, and his
that was
phone.
Planned. Anyways, hello and welcome. So, last week we ended our Hello Future series, and we had an amazing time interviewing all those drummers and who helped make this temporary possible. Excuse me, I just chugged a breakfast smoothie, Bolt House, you know? The one
Oh,
with the-
yeah, those are good.
They're so good, dude. They
Bolt
got
House.
They got peach
No branding.
and oh yeah, they got peach and yogurt. and granola in it, and it's freaking delicious. Anyways, so can I get a round of applause for our drummers here? Let's get some drum rolls and some rounds of applause. Rounds of applause, as I used to say when I was a kid.
Round
We
of
would make
applause.
little
Oh.
applause with our hands and go. Yeah, that was like my favorite pastime. Anyways, yeah. So thank you all of our drummers for helping us out. We ended our series with Rue, our drummer, Rue Reed. Yeah, we want to thank you guys all for joining us though for that whole thing. And if you missed any of our episodes, you can always go back and watch them, or you can go on Instagram and see the highlight reels that we've been tagged in because they're amazing.
Yes.
They got all the good parts.
You asserting your dominance over.
Yeah.
over us.
I like how Jack and I have the same dominance assertion pose, just
Yeah, arms to the side. Yep.
arms to the side down.
I don't know why it's so terrifying. I think it's
yeah.
because I'm also smaller right now, so it's like widening yourself. Just...
I guarantee you that's gonna be a cap. Also, hashtag Team Crispy Bacon, hashtag Crispy wins forever.
Nice.
So-
Nice. Nice.
So
It's decided.
we won.
And none of y'all baked
We're-
bacon lovers.
We're sportsmanship like. Anyways.
Yeah, so sportsmanship.
So sportsmanship. Suck it, John. You didn't get it.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
We approve of your floppy bacon if you want your floppy bacon floppy.
You just keep it away from me.
That face is gonna stick in my memory for years.
Don't remind me of my loss.
Oh man. But today, moving on from crispy and floppy bacon feuds, we are going to be moving on to our new series, Genre what?
John?
Genre.
What?
Genre.
Genre.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
What? We'll be talking summer vacation plans and sipping mint juleps. Please pardon our southern drawls that are bound to show up, which is what we have in this picture right here.
That's why it's green.
That's why it's green.
It's mint.
Mint.
Yeah, it's mint. But
Mint is green.
yes, exactly.
If you put mint in the ground and it came up blue, you would set that stuff on fire.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yes.
But anywho's when Jack is doing the roll call, I'm gonna pour these mint juleps and then I'll tell you guys what's in it. So go on ahead and go ahead with that.
And Jack's doing what?
Jack's doing what are you doing, Jack?
When Jack's doing the thing that he does at the beginning of every Live at 5 nowadays, in which he takes a roll. Welcome back to the Live at 5 from UFN roll call. Today we have announcer voice Jack doing the roll call because he feels like having fun today. Anyway, all right. So first we had I have to acknowledge a first by putting them in last because they didn't follow the rules of calling first. So you'll know who you are when I get to you. But this is the segment of the show where I call out the names of everyone who said something in chat, most notably, hi. And if we know you're an artist, we mention that at least. All right, so firstly in my chat today, I see we have Parand. Hello, Parand. Good to see you. And we also have Xenia. Hello, Xenia. Good to see you too. I'm gonna have everybody say good to see you because I don't want to have to say that every time, but you all know that it is good to see you, and I really believe that. Also, hello, Taylor. Oh yeah, working tonight, won't be able to watch this stream. All right. Well, thanks for showing. We also have Carter. Hello, hi, Carter. I'm getting reactions from the press group. We also have Ren. Hello, Ren. Ren is an artist in a band Tied with Blindness. We are supporting that. Their latest single, Crash, is a certified bop. Thank you very much. Go check them out. And we have Sadie Ray in the chat, who is sitting right next to me.
What?
Not in danger of physical violence. No, just kidding. We don't hurt. Not on weekdays.
Oh my God.
Also, we have Deep Parks. Hello, Deep Parks.
More.
We got a hello to Snako. Snako is behind. And we have Vinyl. Oh, hello, Lena.
Lena, I love love you! I promised her I would gush about how much I loved her on the stream, so, you know.
So I think I screwed that up. Anyway, we have Solom. Hello, Solom. Good to see you.
Wasabi!
Alright. And we have Creed. Hello, Creed. We have Et. Always good to see you. Let's see. Anybody that's not a repeat? We have Phoenix. Hello, John.
Hey! Baka!
All right.
That was a phoenix.
By the way, Sadie Ray and and Phoenix are in a band. It's called Until Further Notice. You're watching us
Oh
right
my god,
now.
check us out.
We also have. I think I might be out of names, but I'm just going to scroll through the list real quick here. We have a Daniel Sherman. Hello, Daniel Sherman. And Christian, because Christian said hi through Daniel. We also have a Momager. And we have a B. Hello,
Woo!
B. Good to see you too.
A B?
And
Where?
I think I have made it through the list today. And that is everybody who showed up for today's UFN Live at 5 roll call. By the way, in case you are wondering, these are mint juleps. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera because we don't have a zoom function.
Green.
It's greenish.
It's green!
All right, and that concludes the roll call for today.
Woo!
He took my coaster.
Very well done.
What do I do? Hold on. Perfect.
All right, now
We're
that's gonna
go
fall
ahead
off.
and fix that.
What have you done?
So, this is surprisingly delicious. You need to take a
Yes.
sip right now. It's mandatory that you drink some.
We
of
want
that
to. We
mint
want to watch you sip the mint julep. Sip. Good.
Yes.
Well done. Good sip.
Delicious.
Just coughed.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so
Fun
thank
fact:
you,
you
guys.
don't have to like them.
Fun fact: you don't have to like mint juleps, but these are freaking fire.
These are really
so,
good.
Facts and scary personal facts that I'm afraid to get berated for, but I don't like the mint juleps at Didney D.
Didn't he?
Didney D.
Didn't Bidney.
Didney B.
Didn't he? Didn't he?
I don't like them at
Okay.
all. When I had it for the first time, I was like appalled by the drink. But this,
Oh.
what?
Wow.
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 Wow is the exact word that comes to mind.
By the
These
way,
are freaking good.
I love that. Like when you picked it up, to me, from my perspective, it looked like you went like a real like side to side, like wow, like you couldn't
Wow.
contain your horizontal movement.
Wow. No, seriously though, it's very delicious.
I would definitely say that these taste more like a really, really liquidy shamrock shake
Ooh.
than they do the mint juleps at Didney Bidney.
Yeah,
That didn't even-
that's fair.
That's fair.
I
Actually,
taste
yeah,
that.
I get that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so these mint juleps, if you want to make them at home, if you want to be not alcoholics as well, because we made ours virgin, and they are with frozen limeade, frozen lemonade, peppermint extract, some other things, water, and sugar.
Like,
A lot.
So
of
Like
sugar.
a lot of
A
sugar.
lot- it's too
I'm
much.
going to crash
Like,
so hard.
So mom is scared. Like that much sugar.
You are bouncing off the walls. You are a toddler sugar. Like, yeah. So,
as a matter of fact,
and I actually have a secret surprise for the boys. I'm going to make them do something that I can do, but I really want to see if they can do it, and you guys can try it at home. Which is why I got maraschino cherries with stems.
All right, I already know I can't.
I'm gonna make you guys tie a cherry stem into a knot.
All right. All right.
likewise.
Yes, I can do that.
Are we gonna open up with that?
Oh
We're gonna-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Is this
We're
how
just
we're gonna
going into it.
start?
'Cause we have mint juleps and the cherry stems right here. You probably want to get one with like a knot at the end of it, so that's why I'm taking the one out of mine. Here for you. First, eat your cherry. If you don't like maraschino cherries, we can't be friends. Yeah.
I'm so. I didn't even put it on the coaster. I'm just a terrible guest.
And then we're just gonna
You know it.
we're just gonna do this. Yeah. Can we get some ambiance? Can you
Wait.
play while you do this? If you can.
Okay, fine.
Please play the freaking. Oh yeah, that's good.
My tongue is not moving.
The sexiest tune we have.
I can't even make an attempt. I'm too focused.
I'm trying really hard here.
What's the loop again? Got it. And that's a knot for you, baby. Let me show you that knot. Oh yeah. Sorry, what?
Oh, and my nails. Yeah, my nails are pretty fire today.
Let's see how I did.
But yeah.
Hey, look, I did it.
Whoa!
Holy crap, Jack! I thought you said you couldn't.
Just kidding.
Wild. Yeah, I
I
know.
lied to you. That, my friends, is called sleight of hand.
Yeah, I definitely.
I fancy myself a magician.
Fancy yourself.
Right.
I'm gonna show off my nails while John has some more time and he's not serenading us. So today I've got some spackly nails. We have this. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do this. This is
Finishing out
this
one
is
of
a
those
thumb, by the
was
way.
always the painful
And
part.
then we got the drippy boy, and then we got this one, and I'm not gonna flip you off, so I'm not gonna do that one by one. And then we got blood, and then we have the party nail, also known as the tapestry nail, because it has lots of colors on it. So yeah. How you doing, John?
I was gonna ask if anybody
said.
caught me, and then Ren just went ahead and told everybody.
Yeah, he was kind of looking down and he was tying it, but yeah, it's alright. I noticed because I know him too well. What'd you say? What did you say?
I said I was hoping everyone was watching you, but
Oh yeah.
I guess
know.
you're just not entertaining enough.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow!
I'm just gonna eat one of these cherries out of pure spite.
That's
It's so. I got like the loop, and I was like trying to make the thing.
So, what I do, and this is the trick that I use, is I take this stem.
Stimmy boy?
The stimmy boy. I take the stem and I have it in my mouth. I'm gonna use this as an example, even though it was in Jack's mouth and that's kind of gross.
You want to use mine?
No, I'm good. But I'll use my tongue to make a little loop, and then when it's around like this, I try and keep this together like that by holding one of the ends, and then I'll use my tongue.
yeah. They can't see
Yeah,
Jack
come
from
here,
there.
Come here.
Yeah.
Real close. So I'll do it like that, like that, and so you get that loop like that, and then you hold one of the ends with your teeth, and then you move it. You move it with your tongue, one of the ends, and then you put it through the loop like that, and it's getting it through the loop because it'll be kind of hard to get it. Oh my God, this is so hard to show. It'll get kind of hard to get it through that loop there, but once you do that, you got a knot.
Bro, it's just flipping over like a Cirque du Soleil tumbler in my mouth right now.
Yeah.
I can't get it to stay still.
Yeah.
And when I do, it like just I have no space to put the thing through.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
I'm gonna
But
be
yeah.
here all day if I keep trying to do that. Okay.
It's all right if you can't.
I'm gonna be useless just in the corner. You're just gonna see me, just John Cam, just.
So does Emma know that you're a bad kisser? I'm kidding. What? I'm kidding. But that is the I'm so kidding, John. I'm sorry. He's just gonna furiously drink his drink now. No, but that's the That's the thing is it's supposed to mean that you're a good kisser. But honestly, I think that stuff's bull crap sometimes. So, you know. Anyways, so welcome to the Live at 5, where we drink mint juleps and talk about kissing people.
Is that what we do?
Yeah, that's actually what we do. I'm sorry to break that to
We've
you.
never done that until now.
Literally, this is the only live we've ever done that at. So,
If you're a first-time viewer, welcome.
welcome. We
You can
don't
look
do
forward
that.
to this kind of content. I mean, we don't do that.
Oh man. But anywho's, so this new series is called Genre What? What? What?
More existentially Christ-like dread. Just
What? Yeah, it was going to be called Genres Are Bunk, Just Listen to the Music. So that's basically what we're gonna be talking about this series is during this series we'll actually be having you guys pick the genres that we discuss weekly by having you tell us what genres best describe UFN. So we're gonna be going to. I know it's keep it in front of me.
No, I'm looking at your necklace. It's just a rock, right?
No, this is a part of my engine block.
oh wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a crystal, Carter.
Sorry. But this is. Hold on. Look, I gotta get up
It's a
close.
20-sided die.
I gotta get up close again.
Nice.
So this is a piece of my engine that combusted into flames. That's what combusted.
It
It
combusted
died.
into flames.
Stop it.
Dude, it got hydrated with wetness.
Anyway, so this is a piece of my engine. It combusted into flames, and it was on a freeway. It was scary. And I called my brother, and he was like, "Oh, chill out. It's fine. We'll get a new one." But no, we fixed it. Whatever. Anyways, and this is my bestie necklace that I share with Jack. He has the other one, and it says "Worsty."
It's in the bathroom.
And this is my 20-sided die. It has a little moon on the 20 because it is made with labradorite. So yeah, it's pretty gorgeous. And my friend got it for me, and I have a whole set of them in my room on my desk right now in the sun. So yeah.
The table is reflecting light straight into my eyes.
You're like, haha, funny joke.
Ow.
This is fun.
All right, I have an excuse to
Like
wear
I can
these.
see.
Nice.
See, yeah. No,
Perfect.
we're just gonna wear sunglasses the whole time.
These are my cool guy glasses.
Just. Oh, John already has glasses. He got prepared.
Don't talk to me. I'm doing hot girl stuff.
Honestly, like these glasses would probably just magnify it into my eyes, like a kid with an and a magnifying glass.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's sun, table, my face.
Well,
Yeah.
Angle of incidence, who?
Not to mention it's hot as Hades here. So yeah, but such a bad bestie, Jack. Oh my god.
I'm the best. That's why I have the worsty tag.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fair.
it's a bestie tag. We were at hot thing that is a thing. And the emo store, you know?
Pop culture store or
Pop
whatever.
culture store or whatever. So we were in there and I pulled up these friendship friendship necklaces and I gave them to Jack. I was like, Jack, these are so cool. And he was like, yeah, unfortunately we have I have no one to give them to. And I was like,
me.
me? We could me?
do that, yeah.
So we bought them that day and then started wearing them. Sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
But no, it's okay. But yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, so that's, today we're talking about my jewelry, and my nails and cherries. So, anywho's, on to the topic, which is, the other word of the goth store. Anyways, so
So how many weeks is this series?
this series is going to go on through the summer, and I believe it's going to be flexibly 4 weeks, question mark, to be determined.
Yes, it's an amount of weeks that is to be determined because of this next thing we have to say about it.
Yes, genres and categorizing music is not an exact science. There are so many opinions on how to identify genres, and it's impossible to find a consensus on the subject. We looked. The main genres and the discussion is disputed regularly. Some say there's 6, some say there's 10. Distributions define this radio stations muddle their definitions and productions and everything. Also do it differently, producers. That being said, there's no avoiding the industry.
Yeah.
But some feel, and I feel this, that, I mean, pitting a genre onto music helps a lot less than it helps.
Yeah, I mean,
It hurts more than it helps.
Because wasn't it? I mean, I would assume it was developed when radio started happening and they started transmitting music over the airwaves.
Yeah.
So partially, I mean, so it was kind of just a generalized thing where you only had X amount of stations that would play X amount of music. So they had to categorize genres, and you just got whatever you got.
Right. People go into the radio stations. They want to find a radio station that's going to play the kind of music they want to listen to. So
Yeah.
they're like, okay, so let's classify them. And then they went overboard.
Right. Because
So hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. Yeah, but like places like where music started in their cultures, that's all they listen to.
Oh, I
So-
forgot. Hi, Alyssa.
Good interruptions. I'm proud of you.
You're welcome.
But I'm so usually they're just not really classified because they're from that place and everyone listens to the same music. But once people started listening to music from other places, it definitely started to get classified as genres and whatnot. You're absolutely right in there. I mean, it probably started if we wanted to go even before radio, it probably started with the trade industry when people were traveling and whatnot. They were like, "What kind of music is this?" Like, "Oh, well, we call it jazz," or it's just like, "Well, that's weird. We don't have that where I'm from," sort of
Or
thing.
it's flamenco, or whatever.
Flamenco, yeah.
What is this? Well, it's not an orchestra piece.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Bach.
How many instruments do you need?
3? What monstrosity is this?
Straight up.
10 at least.
I call it jazz.
Generations of disproving parents.
I need a contrabasso, a guitar,
And drums.
yeah,
And the Beatty Boys.
yeah, and some trash cans. To be honest,
Yes, really?
you do jazz with trash
Yeah.
cans.
I want a timpani on its side and many trash cans.
Yeah, jazz with trash cans is highly experimental and in the spirit of jazz.
It's very good. But yeah, I mean, all that to say, I mean, things just got really, really, really. I'm pouring my mama mint julep. They just got kind of blown out of proportion when it came to the radio and everything, and now we have pop punk and all rock and jazzercise and everything.
Yeah, because I mean, there are as many genres as there are bands, and there are as many genres as there are songs. Because if you really narrow it down, you might like a song in the same genre by one artist and not like the same style from the same artist, for a different song. And so really, genre is just a way to classify certain music that you're likely to like. Like, they're all in the same space, and you might not even like multiple songs in that same genre.
Exactly. Yeah.
Snap! What is that song? The Lil Nas song.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Old Town Road.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yeah.
So you don't like country?
Right, but you like
But
Old Town Road. You know, it's like a hip hop country.
Old
You know.
Yeah.
Road.
You know.
Yeah.
Old Town Road.
And I mean, the whole fight against the industry standard of genres happens when people start creating subgenres and combination genres, because they're trying to put more detail and go closer to what their sound is.
Right. You like. And a lot of people like pop and have no idea.
Yeah, or as Lil Nas X would say, yeah, I wanna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got them horses in the back.
Horses. I saw horses today.
Cute.
Cool.
Neato. I think I know exactly where you saw him too. 'Cause I know the roads in this town.
Do you have GPS on my phone?
No.
Sadie!
I knew you were looking at horses.
I was watching you.
Oh no.
Yeah, so takes horse to Old Town Road and rides until I can't no more.
No, cannot no more.
Cannot no more.
more.
Ah, good, yes.
my
Oh, man, good times. But, yeah, so I would say there isn't really, like, a way to define the main genres, but Wiki says that there are 4: art, pop, religious, and folk traditional.
Okay, I see what they're doing there. That makes sense.
Like,
Which
I
I
get
really
it.
like. Those are the genres I will accept.
Yeah, when
As
they're
the main,
so
yeah.
broad, it's like a scientific classification, like a
Right.
kingdom of animals.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
The food chain is
the
so to
food
speak.
chain. Yes, the
Yeah.
predator. There's a prey, and then there's a plant.
Right.
And
but-
that's what this is.
Exactly, but like the branches off from that is what we're going to talk about. So
Yes.
the subgenres, like the pop subgenres, are country, electric, funk, hip hop, jazz, Latin, pop, punk, reggae, rock, soul and R&B, and polka.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Which we are obviously that one.
Absolutely.
We are a polka band. I don't know if you followed this for anything else, but we're a polka band.
I don't know what notes
I
to
was
play.
seriously, I don't remember any polka right now. Otherwise, I would try to add like lyrics or something.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that, and here's one thing. I think if you're not a fan of the genre, you tend to collapse all the ones that aren't yours because you get really into it. Because I could see somebody in like the country or hip hop genres calling punk and rock the same thing.
Right.
Even though like to us they're totally different feelings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we actually have some examples of that, and I have a question to ask you guys while we start off with one of those examples. What would you say we are genre-wise? Genre-wise, excuse me, not genre. So yeah, what would you say we are genre-wise? I want to know. And we're gonna start out with a song.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That first one.
The first one.
That
All right.
first one.
We all ready? You ready, Jeff?
This is what we classify as punk.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In the car, I just can't wait to pick you up on our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Did you guess that I didn't know what to wear?
That was close.
I'm just scared of what you think. You make me nervous, so I really can't eat. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. We are genre. When you smile, I melt inside. I'm not worthy for a minute of your time. I really wish it was only me and you. I'm jealous of everybody in the room. Please don't look at me with those eyes. Please don't hint that you're capable of lies. I dread the thought of the
That was a
very
lie.
first kiss. A target that I'm probably gonna miss. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. I like your answers, you guys. I'm vibing. Also, don't you dare apologize for that joke. Solomon was great. Except it was a pun, so I can't allow it.
I allow it.
There
Good
you
one.
go.
I was gonna fake being offended by it, but it was a dad joke, and I've announced it, so I have to announce it.
Let's go. Don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest. Let's make this night last forever. Forever and ever. Let's make this 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 last forever. Woo!
Yeah.
Somebody's got to remind me to use a
Pick for that song. All right, that's a staple of punk.
I know.
Actually,
It
just
really
to
is.
say, all the eighth notes, and for guitar, the power chords, like it's
Chugga,
all
chugga, chugga,
chugga,
chugga.
chugga.
Chugga,
Fast
chugga,
tempos,
chugga,
just a
chugga,
lot.
chugga,
It's
chugga,
made to be
chugga,
headbangy. Like you just keep going.
I'm sorry, let's chugga more Jenga.
Jang, jang.
Jenga, 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 jenga,
Bright
jenga,
guitars,
jenga,
yeah.
jenga, 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 jenga.
Good game, Jenga.
Good game. Jenga is a good game. But yes, I liked a lot of your answers. I know most of them were jokes, but they were funny. I liked the genre, and I would say you guys are emotional rocky punk. I kind of like that.
Okay.
Emotional
like that.
Rocky Punk.
Yeah.
Rocky. Punk that Rocky listens to?
Yeah.
Sylvester
Emotional.
Stallone? Sylvester Stallone's heard of us.
Oh hell
It's Rocky
yeah.
Punk.
Hey.
Woo!
So basically, emo you can take seriously.
Emo you can take
If
seriously.
you
honestly,
agree with
though.
that,
Oh.
I'm gonna judge you.
Oh man. Stop it. But Solem said that I know nothing about music, so I'll just say punk because you're all punks.
Punks.
And I shame.
Yeah.
For shame. No, but yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Paran said, okay, I agree with all the others, but also on a serious note, I would definitely put you guys under either punk, pop punk, or rock. But then there's also the occasional ballad like Wind and Fire, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Baby. So
that's
A
why
good
I-
band bounces around. Yeah.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really good ones. Pop punk for sure, says
Yeah.
Alyssa. Epic, as they say, says Solon. Yeah, I think that's probably safe. We probably fall into the pop punk rock era. That's actually what I have highlighted
Yeah.
as our genres, and polka, because I mean obviously we're mainly polka band. So
Yeah, and punk goes really weird too, because I remember a long time ago, my friend was showing me like he got really into like the depths of punk, like early 2000s, early 90s even. And there's this band, I think it's called Jawbreaker,
Oh,
or maybe it's a song by a band, but it's
Sounds more likely.
yeah. And so I remember it was almost more like hardcore, and I was like, and he was saying like this is real punk, and I was like, I mean. That's not. I don't think that's what a lot of people. I think people think of Sum 41 and Blink 182 when they think of punk.
Yeah.
To me,
I
at
would
least.
say, honestly, because First Date, and I brought up that song and Blink 182 in general because they really defined a section of punk. Definitely, I would probably classify them as punk rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Punk rock.
because I've listened to some other like strictly punk music, and that's like Rock the 40 Ounce, and Snot the band,
Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against
Oh,
the
fair,
Machine
yeah.
is very punk.
Green
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, Green Day is
Oh, yeah.
really punk, yeah, and it's really simple music usually, but I feel like more thrash punk is what people think when they're thinking of like pure
Yeah.
punk or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. But I mean, again, that would be thrash, so it's really hard again to define what exactly genre you are because radios.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, feminist punk rock will forever have my heart. I vibe. I guess we need to update on the album submission because polka, yes. Say it ain't so. I don't know that Weezer's not punk in my eyes. I feel like
they don't have enough just straight power chords.
they're almost indie rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say that.
Weezer.
yeah,
Weezer.
Weezer.
Also, is it just me, or does it seem like Weedus really wanted you to think of Weezer when you saw their name?
Because I do every time.
Every time. I'm
Every
like, oh, Weedus, not Weezer.
I'm like, I don't know as many songs by Weedus as I think I do. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's Weezer. Island, no. Say it, no.
See, I don't know.
No.
I don't know how much we want to focus on particular genres and what we call them today.
Yeah.
But we had that conversation going about punk, and I'm like, I was talking about punk music recently with some people, so
Yeah.
I could say some things, but I don't want to drive the conversation to punk.
Well,
Right.
I mean, and we're talking about all genres, but you can
Yeah.
definitely pitch in whenever. You know, what do you think about how we've classified punk so far?
So far, punk, I think a lot of people have a misconception about what punk should be. I think people classify it with the way that the music sounds, whereas that is really important. But punk music is really intended to be defined by the subject matter and the lifestyle of the members.
So it's more of a persona.
Yeah,
than a genre.
it's the things they talk about. And I mean,
Yeah.
the music they were writing in their time. I mean, and that's why I make sure to mention Green Day and Rage Against the Machine. I mean, a lot of the stuff that Rage Against the Machine and Green Day, if you go listen to their music nowadays, they're talking about things that are pretty much generally agreed with nowadays. But when they wrote those songs, they were singing and playing to crowds of people that didn't, well, the crowds of people that were directly in front of them agreed with them.
Yeah.
But they were playing to a world that disagreed with them.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's a lot of the wow. You guys.
I'm sorry, it was mentioned in chat. I was listening though. No, but I totally agree.
See?
What is chat blowing up about Jack's pose? I was just.
I start preaching and then.
I promise you I was listening,
I was
but also
too.
I glanced over and saw that Baran mentioned the Jack pose, and I was like,
Thanks.
but yes, that is
Okay.
Jack pose TM. But
yeah.
I totally agree. Absolutely, it matters what the content is.
And the sound of the band is also due important, but it was usually that sound because they wanted to be heard by people who wanted to listen to them,
Right.
and get into the ears of people who wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right,
Because it
exactly.
is listenable. Like a lot of the Green Day
Yeah.
stuff, especially, was super listenable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and like, Holiday.
Yeah.
Holiday is very, very profound.
Yes.
And
And a little explicit.
a little explicit. Definitely, if you're younger, please don't listen to that song. But I mean, that whole bridge section, that was just very profound in that day.
Yeah.
The falling rain.
Okay.
Like, we will do it.
We're just going.
Oh my gosh.
but
Flashback
yeah.
to when I almost passed out.
White as a sheet, John. White as a
Dude,
sheet.
White as a sheet.
Oh man.
Fun
Dude,
fact: we have performed Green Day on stage once,
Once.
only once.
Only once.
It was our second.
It was our second gig.
Our
My
first.
Our first with Sadie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
as the singer.
Yeah.
Finger.
Yeah, we did Holiday, and we let John sing it, and we learned why you don't make your guitarist sing a Green Day song and play the lead guitar directly in view of the sun.
And actually, we didn't end up
You
playing it
understand.
for that show. We were practicing it.
Yeah.
And then John was white as a sheet, and we were like, "Don't
Yeah.
drink water right now."
I was literally staring into the sun. It was just like I felt the heat.
Yeah, it was like, 'cause I was,
And I was
kinda-
screaming,
we were
basically.
doing the performance, and I just remember singing. I was like, kind of sounds like he's struggling. I'm kind of hot. Oh,
Right.
He's probably really hot.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And that was my first time singing in front of an audience too.
Yeah.
So like it was like extra. It was like quadruple pressure
Yeah.
there.
Because
This
even
isn't working.
because even though we were practicing, there were still people like lingering around and like definitely coming to the event and everything, and it was all the nerves racking up and all
Yeah.
that. It was definitely not ideal.
So we have learned.
So we have learned.
Now when we put on stage performances, it's all planned out, baby.
Yeah, it's all planned
Yeah.
out.
And if we wanted to do that song again or any Green Day songs, I'm happy to do them because I do know the Green Day songs and I would be thrilled to do Basket Case. Yeah.
I've asked too many times.
If you just want me to play downstroke power chords, that's what I'll do.
Do it. But yeah. So that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah. I would say moving on from that, and saying that we've been just going on to what we've been described as, like officially we've been described as pop punk, alt rock, actually sugary pop metal, which was interesting.
Sugary pop metal.
Yes.
Okay, cat in the window.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Fair.
Right.
Yeah.
And even angsty emo rock.
Huh.
Angsty emo rock.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I feel
take
like
it.
those were both classifications of Cat in the Window from different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really sounds like somebody listened to Cat in the Window and went, I got it.
Yeah.
We also
right?
have the benefit
Which-
of We also have the benefit of knowing what we more sound like now.
Yeah.
Right.
Us. Yeah.
And I will say though, using cat in the window, and I want to tell you to determine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Honestly, I would say just don't classify us with the genre based solely on Tremble, and listen to our other music.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than Tremble.
It's definitely bigger than Tremble. And speaking of that, however, listening to songs such as TSS and Wind, you might not think that we are a pop punk, band or something.
If you only heard like 3 songs.
Yeah, right. If you listen to, I'll pick the 3 songs that you listen to. If you don't think that we're pop punk or alt rock, it's Wind. I almost said Tina. It's Wind, TSS, and Fire. Those 3 songs. If you hear those songs, you probably don't know our sound.
If you've only listened to them.
If you've only listened to those songs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good example for someone to come in and walk into our music with, and like I want to tell you a song, but I can't really.
Oh.
It's your bit.
We got Sadie with the joke!
So now you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we're all in on the joke when we're over here, and then we're saying it to the audience. We're all in it together. We're all in this together.
You just broke something.
That's fine. It's been broken.
It's okay.
Oh, it's a cat.
Yeah.
I got
See?
you. What's up?
It's okay. No need to throw up the bunny.
Don't need to throw up the bunny. Please sleep well, oh dear of mien.
Mien.
All
right.
Habit. Habit is a
Absolutely.
good example of our more almost classic rock sound.
Yeah, that is a classic rock kind of.
Yeah. When we released that song, it blew up. People were really didn't blow up gets millions of views or whatever, but definitely people were really vibing with it, and I feel like it's because it had that sort of classic rock feel.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's approachable.
that and CSM, yeah, I would definitely think. But talking a little bit more about more rock themed things, I think that leads us into our next song to play, which would be by Near, also known as Nirvana by those short.
Ascension.
Ascension.
Yeah.
Yes.
And these guys did change how the rock music category evolved.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, dude.
So-
I mean, well, they were the first grunge people, the grunge band, period.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they came out with Smells Like Teen Spirit, and no one had any idea what kind of genre that was, but they loved it. Or what they were saying.
Or what they were saying.
But, I mean,
A
that's-
mosquito!
I'm a dido, I'm a bebo, laba, babu baba,
Yes.
habudaba.
Yes, more.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And we'll talk about kind of the rest of their effects after the song.
Yeah.
All right.
She asked me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been trapped inside your heart-shaped box I did the little repeat, but I don't think anyone saw
Sorry,
it.
I was too
like, "Oh."
focused.
I love that tritone at the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
good. So good.
And I will say Piran found the perfect emojis for Nirvana's music, I think.
Oh yes, the black heart and the drooping rose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what the genre should be. It's
Yeah.
not grunge. It's
not grunge.
Black Heart Drooping Rose.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so that was one thing that was just so wild about Nirvana. It's like everyone was used to rock, and then Nirvana came out with their music, and it was like, this is really heavy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really heartfelt and like I think rock in the late, I'd say, I guess 80s or so, kind of evolved into like Van Halen-y, you know, like AC/DC-esque kind of stuff, where it was a little bit more like the subject matter was more just kind of whatever. There was some heartfelt stuff, like Led Zeppelin had like Stairway to Heaven. There was Yes had some like really interesting, intricate songs. But, but a lot of the popular rock was like party rock, like glam rock, like Poison.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, you know, Kiss. And I think I would classify. I was talking about, or I saw a meme with a band, and I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was Stonehenge actually, and it was like Stonehenge's songs are either like party, drugs, and other things, or it was like really ethereal things about the future and time traveling. Like it was like there was no in between for that. But I don't remember what band it was. But it was probably AC/DC or something like that. But I mean, it falls under the same section as like Motley Crue. You know, because like even in 1985 it says, when did Motley Crue become classic rock? Like, you know, and that's really it, because they were just rock when they came out, and then it came classic rock, which is I was actually going to mention that earlier, is like when Beethoven was writing his music, no one called it classical. They were just like,
They called it music.
right, they just called it music, right? Like, oh, I went to this concert, they were playing some really good music, you know, and you know, and then later we call it classical music and whatnot, and classic rock, I guess, is what things like AC/DC and other people have fallen under. Party rock in the house tonight? I'm not ready!
I can never tell if that line in Party Rock Anthem is actually dissing Led Zeppelin. No lead in our Zeppelin. Party rock is in the house.
I honestly think he's just using the wordplay of Led Zeppelin and indicating that the party's not going to crash.
Yeah, it's like it's not.
I have to believe that, because if I thought he was dissing Led Zeppelin, I would not be able to like the song.
I know, I'm like, I couldn't enjoy the song anymore, because I'm like, Led Zeppelin is so much better than you. Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gonna make you lose your mind.
Jack is not okay.
We just wanna see you.
Jack, okay, 2 lines.
Shake that do 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 do. Web.
Oh my gosh, this chair is so creaky.
Creaky. Squeaky squeaky. So. My God.
Who made that song?
LMFAO.
LMFAO. I just watched a video on that that album too. It was like a totally satirical video about like how it's the best album in the world, and it was like a retrospective, like we're gonna look back on this masterpiece.
Oh my God, I love that. Yes. So it was created by LMFAO, and whenever I ask someone, you know, I feel like you could put a good meme to use there. Someone's like, hey, who's that song by? And you're like, LMFAO. And they're like, why are you laughing at me?
Why?
I just don't know what the song's by. Just tell me who it's by. LMFAO.
just recreate the whole Who's On First thing.
Exactly. Except modern and pop. So.
What was Bo Burnham's second special? What?
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 No, I was trying to ask you, like, what it's called.
What?
What? It's called what? What was it called?
It's like when you mention that one card from that one game involving cards, and you come across bees?
Bees? Yeah, but also you getting to that long thing and saying something like the game. I lost the game and I'm so sorry.
Wow, thanks.
I lost the game. Why'd you
Lost
do
the
this?
game, and now you did too. Congratulations.
You're fired. So.
I could just imagine going up to like management one day and they were like, So, that I lost the game poll you just did. Yeah, you're gonna have to get out of here.
You're out. It's over.
Like, I'm sorry. Your
Yeah.
voice is fine and everything, but can't have
can't
that.
do that
so,
here. Yeah.
yeah. So I apologize, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, who sang Bohemian Rhapsody? Queen.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks, but like, who sang it?
I asked you a question. Queen. Stop complimenting me. Let's get on with the name of the thing.
Yeah.
Yes. How dare me? I get it,
Yeah.
Parand. I get it. It's his fault.
Yeah. And it's funny as well talking to people. I wanted to steer us back on track.
Yeah.
It's funny talking to people who lived through Nirvana and like all those people like making waves
My
and
mom.
getting on MTV. Yes, and yes, Momager, and then also Emma's dad is like a huge Nirvana fan and Alice in Chains fan.
Oh yes.
And so
Love
yeah,
Alice in Chains.
he was like listening to them in college and
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails, industrial, yes. So it's funny because like a lot of that music really did change how rock was perceived. Because once Nirvana got on MTV, people started realizing like were they classified as rock on MTV? Was that what they were put into? Because I would assume
think so.
Yeah, because then people would realize, oh, I like that, and that's not what rock normally sounds like.
Right.
And so people really started kind of experimenting with so much stuff. They called it alt.
Yeah, but it just kind of expanded it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like if we were on MTV, if they still played music, we would probably be classified as alt or rock, depending
Yeah.
on the songs we played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. And that's again, as people have just exploded the genres, you get more and more diversity. It's weird, though, because people get really, like, into one genre, but they might love a genre, quote unquote, that's like a subgenre that's right adjacent to theirs, or could be totally out of left field. Like, I would say we actually have EDM influences in some of our music in the way we build our dynamics.
Yes,
At least.
absolutely.
Like the tension and the feeling of that. Because I listened to Monster Cat 2012 like for years after it came out.
Oh, yeah.
And then like a few random dubstep and other things here and there.
I
You're
was in
more
art
in-
class
Yeah.
binging Skrillex.
Yeah,
I was in
exactly.
like-
Dead Mouse. I mean, whenever he would listen to a Skrillex song, he would like be playing it or tell me about it, and I would just like do the same thing. I was listening to Bangarang on repeat. I was listening to Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, all the good stuff. But like,
Yeah.
Between, Skrillex, Dead Mouse, you got Tristram from Monster
Oh
Cat.
man,
Yes.
Tristram is so
Tristan.
good.
Tut
Flight.
Tut Child.
Cha Cha Child, yes.
Yes. Pegboard
Pegboard
Nerds.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Pegboard
Yeah.
Hive mind. So yeah.
So we both listened to the drum and bass section. We
Yeah.
both went.
Yeah, no, honestly though, like seriously, I'm like same, because I mean, it's just so good and it
Yeah.
just carries the beat so well.
Yeah, and it builds so cool. Like that was one thing. My favorite workout song is "Ampersand" by Stephen Walking, because I feel like the volume level is actually kind of stable throughout, but there's something about the way he builds that song where it like keeps you going during the verses, but it's lower. It feels lower energy, and when the chorus hits, there's such a groove and such a pocket that it just fills out the sound when
Oh,
the bass
yeah.
hits.
That's how I like Stephen Walking as a good example of like having a really heavily dynamic song.
Yeah.
It goes from really thin to really wide.
Yeah.
The song Faded. It got really popular a while ago.
Ooh.
I want to say Ellie Goulding featured on it.
Nice.
Probably.
Beautiful
She
voice.
featured
Yeah.
on a lot of EDM
Yeah.
at that time. She was so popular.
Was she in the Living Tombstone? Was she the one that did Die in a Fire, or am I tripping?
Ooh, maybe.
Possibly.
I
but
wanna
don't
know.
Look that up
can't
while
confirm
the
that.
conversation.
Yes.
But yeah, I know definitely. She featured in Lights. I can't remember who that's by. But I mean, even like, I think it was Adam Levine had a little touch of like EDM. He did Maps.
Oh.
I think that was him. If I'm wrong, please correct me. It was following the map that leads to you. The
Yes,
map that
yes.
leads to you. There's nothing I can do.
Maps.
The map that leads to you. Following.
It's following.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Maroon 5 or Adam Levine?
I don't know if it was actually by them, but I know.
I know it's called Maps.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yes.
look it up really quick. Maps. Did you find out if that was Ellie Goulding?
It is not.
Oh.
Dang it!
It is Eileen Montgomery.
Okay.
It's by Maroon 5. Okay.
Oh wow.
All right.
Fair enough.
Fine.
Yeah. Features are cool though.
Yeah.
I will
Map
say.
music. I can't even tell you how close we were.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that was so
We
hard.
were so close.
Do you remember any of it?
It's way too high up here. There's no way.
Yeah, no, it,
I remember the rhythm. There's something like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to know how to play that. It was so cool. Like,
Yeah.
ah,
So we definitely were really close to that. If you
Yeah.
want to hear FNAF music this Halloween, please let us know. Please.
yeah. And honestly, like, did we do it? Were we gonna do it for the genre swap series? Was that what it was for?
yeah, it was that. It was that. No, it was gonna be a
No.
Halloween.
Halloween.
special.
Yeah.
That's what's cool. That's what I love about our band as well. Is that we can take different genres and like meld them.
Yeah.
Yes, we all have really different backgrounds. I mean,
do.
as much as we both listen to Monster Cat, obviously.
Yes.
But, yeah.
we
There's more emphasis.
listen. We were raised on different bands, and we had
exactly.
different sources of inspiration for our music too. Yeah. So and it was really weird. I actually only Guitar Hero was like the only, I think, the main commonality between our upbringing.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Guitar Hero. Yeah. So it like introduced us to a lot of different.
So that's why we all know about Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
Yes. Of course, Ozzy probably would have found his way into our heads anyways. But, I mean, he's Ozzy. Come on now. Crazy.
Right.
I'm out of
You can keep this going if you want. Why did I do that? They're gonna keep it going. This part's hard.
Feeling driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train, sir. I always think of the Megamind when that happens.
Oh.
Going off the rails on the crazy train, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Good times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love just, here's the thing, I feel like a lot of our genre swaps are literally just us figuring out how to play the song as we normally would.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's actually not that much work to like make it into our own thing. Because in adapting it for our instruments, we've already changed.
So it's more of a genre unravel.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I would agree. We're literally taking the core of the song and then just putting our own, like playing it through our own minds, and
Right.
through our own, you know.
So I like
ideas.
some of what we did, like with Burn.
Yeah.
Burn. I mean, that's traditional. I mean, it's hip hop inspired, ballady kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's that whole musical.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if you don't know what we're talking about in general, I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm gonna plug us. We did a genre swap series a little bit ago where we took songs that were not in our necessary genre, and we redid them punkified and punkified, I guess I would say, such as Burn. Watching it burn. You forfeit the rights you wrote to me. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed, and in clearing your name, you have ruined our lives.
I could sink into that song for hours.
Oh my god, I could play that for the rest of my life. But yeah, so it was a really good one.
Yeah.
I think there's another song that I definitely want to play for us. It's already 6:08, so we have a couple more minutes. Not that one.
that one.
I'm thinking not that one, just because
Yeah.
just in general, I don't know how confident I am.
Fair.
With,
That's fine.
With doing that, I think.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
But one that we did actually a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
For one of our drummer interviews in our last series,
Mm-hmm.
does kind of fit a little bit more of our indie series. or indie series. It fits more of the indie genre. And we actually played it for Mark Duncanson's interview. And if you missed that, you can find it on our thing. And it's classified as big band. This is The Suits Are Picking Up the Bill by Squirrel and Zippers.
That's such a groove. I love all the half steps.
It's such a good band, such a good song. If you haven't heard the Squirrel Nut Zippers, go listen to them. Definitely some good songs by them are The Suits Are Picking Up the Bill, Fat Cat Keeps Getting Fatter, Lowdown Man, all of their music. Ghost of Stephen Foster is a really good one as well.
The Kraken.
The Kraken is good.
It doesn't have any vocals in that one.
It is an instrumental,
But it's interesting.
It is a whole story in itself.
In instruments.
Just in
That's
instruments.
awesome.
And yeah, so that actual genre is classified as big band, which is really interesting because it's a little similar to ska, but it's not quite ska, and it's very jazzy.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
jazzy.
Yes, absolutely.
So that would fall under the subclass of jazz.
Yeah. It's so cool. And listen for those
Jazzercise.
yes. Woo! And listen listen for those influences on Mark Duncanson's track on our album.
Exactly.
Markin Duncanson.
Markin Duncanson.
Markin
Markin
Duncanson
himself.
Yes.
Wow.
So, I mean,
It did sound like something you might hear at the end of Princesses of Frogs.
it did.
Yes.
Yeah, that whole score it's very big band and jazz and New Orleans style,
Nolans.
street music.
Yeah.
Nolans.
Yeah, you gotta say it right, Nolans.
We were actually a large band. We were actually walking. We were watching Prince of the Frog 2 days ago, because Disney Day. Yeah, so we were watching that, and it was really good. And it reminded me there was another song in there that we almost did for Halloween, but it had too many words in it.
Ooh.
But that would have been really fun to do as well. But we ended up doing Spooky Scary Skeletons instead. But just in time for Halloween this year, you guys, don't forget to listen to Spooky Scary Skeletons. We still need our skeleton tattoos, and I haven't forgotten. It's just hard to book an appointment right now, and money is a thing. But yeah.
Luckily, it is June, and places are gonna start opening.
Yes, it is June, and places are going to start opening soon. So we will be out in the world and getting our tattoos soon. And possibly when we're out of town. So, more on that later after I talk with the manager on how to approach that conversation. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along. We have about 17 minutes left in chat. Left in the video.
Yeah.
Left in the live.
Y'all have 17 minutes
Y'all
left to
got
live.
17 minutes and then you're done. But let's talk about summer vacations.
Yeah.
Speaking of going out of town and whatnot, where are your favorite places to go for summer vacation? You start off, John.
So this kind of ties into the question: mountains or beach? You know, like just a general thing. I think that's a really cool question to answer some people. For me, I'm personally a mountains guy, like Tahoe, you know, like Yosemite kind of deal. Like looking at the waterfalls, and I just have a very vivid memory of Half Dome and all that. Even though I went to Hawaii once or twice, you know, before I was out of high school, and you know I had fun at the beach. But there's something about the forest that's really cool. But the sea is really cool too. This summer I'm going to Hawaii. Yeah.
That's too many people. I
Yeah,
know so
fair.
many people going away.
Dude, honestly, I've heard at least 6 people that I know from different places in the world have gone to Hawaii, and it's freaking me out.
I mean, I'm happy for each and every one of them individually, but wow,
What you doing over there?
who is
dog
organizing this
doing?
mass exodus to Hawaii?
Straight up.
Everybody wants a vacation, and Hawaii's the premier beach
Hawaii
place.
is really nice. And honestly, I've always wanted to go Hawaii for a couple of reasons. One, because, I mean, it's Hawaii. It's really cool. And 2, because of all the culture there is really interesting. And I'd love to just dive deep into that stuff. No pun intended. And 3, I heard that it's warm when it rains. And
That's
I want to
cool.
be there for
I think
that.
I've been there for one of those. It
Yeah.
was in Hawaii.
Warm rain, and I want that. Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna read some of these places. Favorite place to go to summer vacation is right outside your window. I mean, trees, says Ren.
I like to go to trees too.
Same. I do like to enjoy the trees, and not your house. Reads your IP address.
Should have had a VPN. This
had a
podcast
VPN.
sponsored by.
My God, North. So Solom says Texas. Had bad experience with the mountains, but you do like forests, says Carter. I like both, so I vibe. Paranda's going to visit their family in Iran this summer, so that's really cool. Carter also loves the beach. Solon wants to go to Alaska. Same. Alyssa says, I'm moving to Santa Cruz this summer, so I'll probably be at both the beach and the redwoods. Yes, that sounds so fun. Lauren is going to visit her grandparents in Portland for the first time in 2 years. That's awesome. I love that.
These are awesome. These are
Yeah.
nice.
These are really good answers, you guys. I definitely, Carter says that they go to New York and North Carolina every year. Yeah, Ren, we'll come over to your house whenever we want. We won't let you know.
Don't make that. Is that a threat or a promise?
You decide.
No!
Paran says, I hate the beach, but I can stand in California with my toes in the sand. I don't really hate the beach, it's just a reference. I like that. Hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Put the sleeves of my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds with my gravity center. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh.
Is that an actual song?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, it started sounding like a Blink song and then turned into a Post Malone song in my head.
No, it's Sweater Weather by the Neighborhood.
Oh my god, I've listened to that song. I used to know how to play that song.
Yeah, really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Wild. Maddie wants to go to Cali again or Arizona. Your grandparents live in Arizona. That's awesome. Trees is in the 21 Pilots song, or am I obsessed? A whole mood. Yes.
I think it's the second one.
Lauren is going to live in Texas with your best friend for a month. Just got back from graduation. Went to 10 states. That's wild. I've been to many states now, but when I was younger, I did not. We went to. I think my favorite place to go though had to be Colorado.
Really?
So cool.
That sounds fun.
I want to live there now because we were just driving through the mountain pass and all the trees and there was this prairie plain that was there and I was like, I want to live in the mountains. So I will be living in the middle of the forest randomly, so come visit me whenever you want. You won't find my address because I don't have one.
You're gonna be a hermit living in a cabin in the woods with a beard.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna have like...
How are we gonna get you for shows?
Well...
Hologram.
I'll fly out. No, but... Oh, L'Oreal, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Sorry.
So pretty.
Broke into that.
Yeah. Not high harmony, though.
Somebody said fly, and I was like,
Yeah. But, yeah, but I really like, I mean, for, like, Tahoe, I vibe, and actually that's possibly where I'm going this summer. So, yeah. And also, like, Vegas was cool, but it was really hot, and it'll be really hot when you go in the summer. So don't go to Vegas in the summer because it's literally a desert, and people forget about that. Unless you're ready for that. But dry heat. So
Yeah. Apparently, there's people in Phoenix who will like if they see somebody driving on the side of the road, they'll pull over and be like, "Are you okay?" Because the only time people are walking in Phoenix is when their car is broken down.
yes.
It's just hot as heck.
do you want me to pick you up, bro? Do you want me to... I'm like, I have a friend who lives in Arizona though, so Arizona?
Arizona?
I think it's Arizona. Yeah, I have a friend who lives in Arizona. He gave me such crap last time I went there and didn't say hi to him. I was like, I'm sorry, we were in a different city. Yeah, anyways.
I agree with
How
Deep
about you,
Parks,
Jack? Mhm.
New Zealand, to see all the Lord of the Ring locations.
Oh,
Yes, I
yes.
almost went there.
Yeah.
I almost went to New Zealand, but I didn't because my parents were like, "I don't want to hike," and then,
Oh.
yeah, and so we went to Hawaii again.
Oh my god. So we went to Hawaii again. No big deal. Oh,
No,
man.
Hawaii was beautiful that time. It's just I wanted to hike in the mist.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to Virginia.
I mean, honestly, aside from going out of country, so like there are a couple out of town, out of country places that I want to visit in my lifetime. But I mean, in terms of vacation, I'm not particularly picky, as long as I'm going somewhere away from the equator.
Yes.
Because I just don't. It's too hot.
Yes.
Your skin and your hair will match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Though. No, he tans really
Yeah, like
very
you do?
well.
Yeah. I crisp up and then tan. But I don't want to go through that.
Yeah, I vibe. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I still have my tan lines. Let me check really quick. I can't pull my pants up enough anyway. I still have like separated lines on my shins. I'm pretty sure they're uneven too. But I was rolling up my pants when I was visiting family in Maine, and I got cloud burn on my legs, and they puffed up like tree trunks, and they looked as red as lobsters, and they were like pulsing. And like when I was trying to sleep, it was just like radiating heat off of them, and it was just.
I had a tan line right here.
Yeah, it was literally like uneven, and they were like that
For like a year.
for like a year, and I'm pretty sure they're still visible, but I'm not taking off my pants.
Probably for the best.
Probably
Like,
YouTube would
give me a
frown on that.
second.
No, Sadie,
You need to.
censor.
Censor the tan lines.
So anyway, that's all for us.
That's all for us to goodbye. But yeah, come to Virginia. We got a new thing called Freesia Vicadoo. Yeah, you guys live in Virginia. Let's go.
Yeah.
We have trees hot in your face, California. We have trees.
They're inland, but we have them.
We have them.
Yeah.
We've got a palm tree outside my door. And we
Yeah,
have
we have redwoods. That's true. Go up to Humboldt, like that area.
Yeah. Oh man, I
They're
love
giant.
redwoods.
If you go to Humboldt, I think from where we are, you get to like go through giant sequoias that have like a tunnel drilled through them or something.
Yes.
It's freaking awesome.
I love it. I really want to go hiking in the redwoods.
Yeah.
And I know it's like illegal to knock down those trees, so thank God, because they're gorgeous.
They are. It's beautiful. It's nature.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, how many states have you guys been to? Because you've been to New York, you've been to California, you've been to Colorado, you've been to Vegas, so
Been
Nevada.
to. Interesting wording.
Interesting.
All right, road trips don't count if you're like going cross.
Yeah. I'm like.
Like visited, like intended to visit and spent at least a
Stopped in.
day in. Yeah.
Let's see here. California. California.
California.
Texas,
Nueva York.
Texas.
New York. I
New
can't
York.
remember actually how he says it. There's a video of a Russian guy that's pronouncing.
Yeah.
It's
Niddle
funny.
it.
California, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
So yeah, Virginia, California, Texas,
Oh, Virginia.
Texas.
Colorado, New York,
Maine.
Maine. Yes, it's already 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I've never visited Texas on purpose.
Nevada.
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 Yeah.
Let me see. Huh?
Colorado? Did you
Utah?
count Colorado? Utah.
Utah.
Oh, yeah, we stopped in those places.
We already counted Minnesota.
I've never been to Minnesota.
You've never been to Minnesota.
No. I don't remember being in Minnesota. It was Niagara Falls and it didn't count.
I've been to Minnesota and I can remember it. Also, Niagara Falls is in Nevada. Sorry, not Nevada.
It's in
Not-
Canada.
Canada?
It's the north one.
Canada.
It's
what
the one.
heck
It's the one
state
up
am I
there.
thinking of?
It's not.
Montana? No.
No. It's next
more
to New
east.
York.
Oh, it's next to New York. Oh, Vermont, New Hampshire. It's like
There's this-
Ohio, Illinois,
Montana?
Michigan, Wisconsin.
Rhode
I'm
Island.
just naming North states. My geography's good. I promise. In Indiana,
I'll figure it out
Indiana.
later.
Oh man, I think you're wrong. John.
I need closure.
Yeah, I'm like I've officially remember and have purposefully gone to 6 states. I'm not gonna count Texas or those other places because I don't remember specifically going to those states. And Arizona, so it's 7. Sorry. Go ahead, John.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I've been to California and Hawaii, and I've been to Washington, D.C., which I will count as Maryland, but I don't know if that counts. So,
Yeah.
Washington, but it was when I was young. And then I have been to Arkansas to see where my dad grew up.
Kansas.
Arkansas.
And
Why
then-
is this Arkansas? America, explain.
Yeah, no. Beyond, I've been to Oregon. So I've been to 5. I don't think I've been
I
to
wanna go to
any
Oregon.
others. Really. Like, oh no, I've been to Texas. I've definitely been to Texas. So 6. So are we tied then?
I actually I miscounted, so I have 8.
Oh.
Because I got Utah and Arizona. But I didn't purposefully visit Utah, right? We went to Four Corners.
I went out of country. Does that count as 2? Ah.
Sorry, I remembered. Because we went to this, we went to the hotel up there, and it was in the Olympic Village. And it had this whole ski lodge, and it was so freaking cool. Yeah, and we got to see the whole slopes and everything for the Olympics, like where they train on for fun. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
Squirrel. Oh, sorry. Hagiga is going around up in the back there.
Sadie is a canine confirmed.
I am
Squirrel!
I'm something. I'm not human for sure. But yeah, so we've been to places. I think they're in New York. Yeah, I definitely love. I like road trips a lot. I
Yeah.
want to go on more road trips. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tour?
Honestly, yeah, I've said this multiple times.
America tour?
I want to travel doing music.
Oh yeah.
I
Same.
don't necessarily want to travel to travel. I want to travel to do music and have a reason to interact with people.
Both.
You know? Sure, yeah, fair enough. For me, traveling is the benefit of the job. Like,
That's
it's not the goal.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
I want to travel only insofar as it lets people hear our music.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely, I really want to do an America tour. I do want to do a world tour, but you know, I say world tour because it's really like you can only go outside of the United States and do shows in specific places. But like I want to go to Australia.
Yeah.
I want to go to Germany so bad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Karan could give us the tour.
Yes.
And I want to visit during summer because it's gorgeous. in the summer.
Yes.
And yeah, and I want to go. I want to go to Canada, and I do also want to go to Alaska. I know it's not a different country or anything, but I mean it's cool. But yeah.
Yeah.
All the places. Oh, and Japan.
Yes, we can go to Japan.
Yes, let's go to Japan.
We can go to Disney Sea. We can go to Yotsukaido.
Yeah.
And I can visit.
Yes.
I guess my old. Yeah, that would be cool.
They have cat cafes there too.
They do. They have. There's one in San Jose too.
Yeah.
I
we
want
should
to go to one.
Oh, they
Go to a
also.
cat cafe.
They
Walrus
also,
Cafe.
Yes, Walrus Cafe. Excuse me, but they also have vending machines with like everything in them.
Yeah.
In Japan, like you can get literally like anything in Japan in a vending machine. It's wild,
So
and
cool.
I want to go. But yeah, so I think it is 6:29, and that's all the time we have today.
One more segment.
We have one more segment.
Yeah,
We do have one more segment. I'm so sorry. I want to thank everybody who has done this so far, but I want to thank our patrons so much for being patrons. We are thinking about releasing one of the songs from our new album to our patrons. So, a sneaky peeky, if you will. So, if you want to be a patron, it's as low as $5. $5, $10, $5 to be a patron. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fact. And if you wanna hear new music, and stuff, we do that. And then I think it's about time we have our little motivational minute with John. What do you say?
I think it's time.
I think so.
For the record, I love all the trees in the background as well. That like perfectly ties into the mountain theme I was talking about earlier. But for today's Motivational Minute with John, I want to talk to you guys especially about the value of giving yourself time to exercise and be out there. Because that's something that I have really been struggling with, and I definitely need to get on to more. Because I laxed my diet a little bit, so I do have to make up for it with some other thing. And for me, what's really helped me is even just going on a walk can really help you. Like, especially if you can get out in nature and see the trees, or just walk around and kind of pay attention to all the beauty that is around you. Because there is a lot that when you get and walk up to the top of a hill, or when you go on like a long walk and you just sit there and take in everything around you, it is one of the more common euphoric things that you'll find in your life. And so I want to try to encourage you guys to go out, and if you have like a trail in your hometown, go on a walk, go on a bike ride, go on a hike, or even a run or something like that, or go out on your skateboard or whatever, and just get out there and witness the beauty that can be found in your hometown, in your own backyard even. So yeah, that's what I want to say to you guys. Thank you. In other news, I'm sweaty from a bike ride today, so.
And that's all the time we have for today, but there's one more thing that I want to remind you guys of. This Saturday, we're doing a bonus stream for my stream, for reaching the red ranks. So we're going to be, me, hopefully, oh my god, I've been trying so hard to get out of the 6th rank and get
hard.
into 5, but I'm stuck, because I keep getting stuck with people who are dumb. But can confirm, my brother and mom and my dad and everyone. So, anyways, so I will try my best to get to almost 4 so that I can officially get to the red ranks with you guys on Saturday. And I want to show you guys, because I already leveled up Jane to 50, so I will be showing you guys what a prestige looks like.
Yeah.
Get it. So that's going to be exciting. All that to say, thank you guys so much for joining us today. You have been a lovely crowd. We love you all. We love you, our threads in the tapestry of the tapestry. And yeah, bye.
I'll be there.
The roads don't have all the curves that they used to, but I refuse to make a change tonight. I caught the highway